Welcome to the Top of the City podcast. No, that's not how we start a fucking podcast around here.
Well, it's because it's not a podcast. It's a review.
It's a review.
Welcome to the review. A review?
These people review movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We go to them, we see them, and we talk about them with y'all. Or, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm Ant from the 9. That's what they call me.
I'm Sam. Just Sam.
And I'm Questlorde. Or Dominic, if you know me.
And we went to go see Cocaine Bear as a unit. As a group of men that can go to the movies together.
Like adults.
Facts.
And sit in reclining chairs and drink alcohol. Well, you ain't drink no alcohol. I drank some alcohol.
Same.
Precisely.
A little bit.
And then we watched a movie about a bear on cocaine. And the movie was named Cocaine Bear.
It's right on the nose.
If I had to guess what the movie was about, I think it was spot on.
Yeah,
I think my guess was spot on.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
So should I tell them the plot of the movie, or do you want to tell them? Because I missed the beginning, so it's really hard for me.
All right, so it's based off a true story in the same way that Anchorman is based off a true story.
And what does that mean? Because I thought Anchorman was really based off a real Anchorman.
Well, the opening line of Anchorman is, "These events are true, except for the names, places, and events have been changed." So
I didn't read that part.
So, in other
There's
words,
no reading done.
Anchorman is true in the sense that it captures the spirit, I guess, of 1970s newscasters. In the sense that Cocaine Bear captures the same spirit of the craziness of the true story, which is somebody who is running cocaine. This is actually not the first time this happened, where some people were running cocaine and it fell into the woods and some shit went down. In this case, it was eaten by a bear. I don't know what happens in real life. I know the movie didn't happen in real life because there's no way.
Yeah, that fucking movie.
Yeah.
So y'all don't think it's possible that the bear just got a hold of a brick and just started killing everybody that walked in his path?
I'm pretty sure a kilo of cocaine is still lethal to a bear.
I mean, he probably
Facts.
the
That's
kilo
what I'm
probably was
thinking.
alright, but it was the bag, the coke for me.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, okay, so the plot of the movie is that a cocaine runner who's pulling his best Matthew McConaughey is throwing shit out of the plane that's just kilos and kilos and kilos of cocaine. More cocaine than was in Scarface. And
It was so much cocaine.
there's so much
Duffel
cocaine.
bags,
Duffel
bro.
bags and duffel bags. And he was just tossing them out. And
It was
Rainbow
$14
duffel
million
bags.
worth of cocaine.
in 1985. Because the movie took place in 1985.
Oh shit!
That's a lot of cocaine.
Yeah. It's a lot of cocaine at the prime cocaine time. But anyway, so he jumps out the plane, fucks up, dies. Sure. The cocaine he was just throwing out at random.
I didn't see that part.
No, yeah. So at the beginning of the movie, he's like, there's this guy in the plane.
Well, yeah, you told me.
Yeah, yeah. And so he's just throwing it out, and he like tries to jump out of the plane, but he hits his head on the plane on the way out, knocks himself out, and can't pull the chute open, and that's how he dies.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's fucking great writing.
Right.
Oh my God, that's great writing.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Sorry, go ahead. Do your thing.
Yeah, so that happens. That starts an investigation into the cocaine runners. The cocaine runners then have to go into a small rural part of Georgia. Was it Georgia?
Tennessee?
Tennessee?
Chattanooga, Tennessee?
They was out there.
It was in the south.
It was out there.
Yeah.
It was in the Appalachians. And there was a race to get to it. Meanwhile, there's these two children caught up in the middle because they're going to.
They skipped school.
They skip school for reasons that are kind of childish, which makes sense that they're children.
Well, I mean, why else would you skip school besides the reason that are childish?
I got better shit to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd much rather hike than go to school. Sorry.
Anyway, so they stumble across a kilo of cocaine and decide that they're going to do it. Don't know how to do it. Almost kill themselves.
Fucking
Yeah.
I know, fucking idiot.
and then discover that the rest of the cocaine has already been pilfered by a black bear. Said black bear, or the devil bear as they called it. Or
I
the
don't like
cocaine
how
bear.
they call the black bear the devil bear. I don't
Just
like
that one guy.
But I just don't. I don't feel like that part shouldn't have been in the movie.
I mean,
In such a sensitive time in America,
You don't want black synonymous.
you
with
don't
the
just
devil.
be calling black stuff devilish at the same time. Like, use a different word.
but the thing is that it was very atypical behavior for a black bear. Black bears generally just run away.
Very nice bear.
Unless you fuck with them, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we make that the same about black people? Usually we very nice. My bad. Do you think I'm making it racist?
Well, the other thing is that the only other bear is a brown bear.
Right.
The polar bears are way up north.
I ain't got nothing to do with the Saudi Arabians.
Damn, but they call
I
a
have-
polar bear, not a white bear.
See what I'm saying? Most vicious bear out there won't associate it with the white man. It's crazy as hell.
I'm pretty sure Kodiak's more aggressive.
Right.
Don't step on.
Did
my
little
point.
fruit bear sound
Step on my
too like weird?
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like black bears are omnivores. They eat fruit and shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the drug runners are led by Ray Liotta. May he rest in peace. And Ice Cube's son, O'Shea Jackson Jr.
I was struggling the whole movie. I didn't want to ask you and sound stupid.
Yeah. That's him.
That was him. Yeah.
So this was his anaconda.
In a way.
Okay. I see what
shit.
you're doing, boy. You following
Oh
your daddy
shit.
footsteps.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah,
I see
yeah.
what you're doing.
This was a much better movie than Anaconda, though.
Way better.
Yeah, way better movie. The movie's funny. I recommend people go see it if you're okay with certain scenes of extreme violence.
Yeah.
And I mean violence that's trying to be funny. That it's so extreme.
Like dismemberment
hilarious.
violence.
Yeah, dismemberment.
It's hilarious.
Starship Troopers violence. Funny.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to like seeing
I thought they could have cranked
some
it up a
wild
bit.
stuff.
They didn't vilify the bear enough to be like, I need this thing to be a monster.
So
if it's
was
gonna be
this
like, if
supposed
it's gonna
to
be
be
a
a
gory
horror
slasher, horror monster, funny movie.
I think it's supposed to be a horror action comedy.
Well, it wasn't
Word.
horror.
Well, like those images of gore, that's horror.
Yeah, I
Like,
guess it's like
there-
gore.
There's a
instead of-
scene of a bear eating someone's legs until they fall out of a tree.
That was fine.
Oh yeah,
That was
they
genius.
did do that.
Well, just because it's funny and genius doesn't mean it's not pulled from the horror genre.
Fair.
Well, I would like to see a version of Cocaine Bear where the bear is like scary.
Like can rip somebody in half by the arms.
They call that movie Grizzly.
Oh, okay.
Came out in the 70s.
Did he
Tight.
get cocaine?
No, it didn't need to. He was a grizzly.
Well, no. I want to see him eat the cocaine.
You don't, dude. If this is an interpretation of what a black bear will do on cocaine, I don't want to see a grizzly.
Oh,
I would love to
shit.
see a grizzly
That's
bear
the
on cocaine.
sequel, bro. Cocaine Bear 2. Based in Colombia with Colombian grizzlies.
I'm so serious.
That
Like
don't
that would
exist.
be fire. Like a suspenseful movie, Cocaine Bear. But funny, it was dope too.
Yeah, I mean, like,
yeah, it
I
was
didn't get
pretty.
some of
Yeah,
the-
I thought it was funny.
Humor sometimes, but I'm stupid.
no, it's also like, I mean, it was directed by Elizabeth Banks, and she comes from the Judd Apatow School. And
Ooh, okay.
I didn't even understand
I like Judd
the last
Apatow.
4 words you said.
Judd Apatow, he's the guy who
Writers,
did,
producers, and filmmakers, basically.
yeah,
Okay.
all wrapped up in one. They come from, they made Knocked Up and 40-Year-Old Virgin and Super Bad.
He's super
and-
close with Seth Rogen
Yeah.
on his writing stuff.
You guys are wise beyond your years. You know that? Gotcha.
Anyway, well, she came up within that group amongst her other successes because Elizabeth
Right,
Banks
right.
is actually pretty successful on her own. Anyway, but it's very much shot like that, like a Pineapple Express. That's the closest thing I can say to it is like it's Pineapple Express mixed with Jurassic Park.
I like that. That was a good one.
Yeah, that's a yeah.
one.
That's a fair assessment.
Anyway, what'd you think?
I enjoyed the movie, man. Like I would go see it again. I would go see it again just to watch the beginning because obviously I missed that part. But yeah, I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was funny. I enjoyed seeing people. I wish I would have saw more death, but I enjoyed the death that I did see in the movie.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil the movie too much, but I thought the funniest part of the movie was trying to kill the bear, and shooting the dude in the back of the head. That
that was
sent
crazy.
me to a place, yo.
The worst park ranger ever.
Dude. Fuck, that fucked me up
was
for a
so
second.
bad.
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, and she got her comeuppance, of course, because comedy.
Yeah. They had
She reminded me of the girl that plays in Identity Theft.
oh,
I forget her name.
Jeanette McCarthy.
Yeah.
That's,
Fuck.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
McCarthy.
Not as funny. Not as funny at all. But she put me in that mind state.
Kate McKinnon. She was in Ghostbusters. She was.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking
She's
about.
in she was the plane police in Bridesmaids.
I never saw Bridesmaids.
Oh, fucking good movie, dude.
I've heard.
We'll have to add it to the list.
Absolutely. What do you think while he's looking up?
I thought it was good. I feel like they nerfed it a little bit.
Yeah, I agree.
We were talking about that like right after it last night. Like you're saying there's a version of that movie on the cutting room floor, or like I can't wait for like the real unrated version. Because I feel like they could have went a little crazier.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like, especially when they were dealing with. Okay, so that random Icelandic hiker that was at the end, you didn't see the opening scene, which is what he's from. Him and his fiance were hiking through the woods, and they ran across a cocaine bear, and the cocaine bear took his wife out. And so and then the next time we see him, he's just like huddled up in a sleeping bag, just like what the fuck.
I bet he is.
Yeah. Well, they didn't show anything about what happens to that character, except for a flash. And I don't think that's what they shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, they shot something else
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, there's something more
Something
there.
more.
But there's this hole between the second and third act that seems like it was cut out.
I would like to see them go into good depth about the cocaine, but I would like to see the hidden movie. I would also like to see it again as a suspenseful film, just because like they could have got so crazy.
They got pretty crazy.
They did get pretty crazy,
Yeah,
but it
yeah,
wasn't.
crazy.
And then they didn't show a lot.
Right, I feel like they cut away just in time.
Yeah, it was a lot of the death that they did not show a lot. It just real quick attack and then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that, like, what I mean, like, the unrated version of the NC, they were probably editing it down to a rated R. Because they were probably getting an NC-17 rating, which you
okay.
can't release in most theaters with an NC-17 rating.
Gotcha.
So they were probably just like, okay, how far do we have to cut it until they give us an R?
What does
Gotcha.
NC-17 mean?
No one
Children
under 17.
Under
period.
17? Yeah.
Oh, non-consent under.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Could've
When
been
I
no children
think.
or something like
Yeah, no
that.
children,
Yeah.
no children. Or
Oh,
something.
no children.
Something like that. I'm not entirely sure what the NC stands
Well,
for.
after 18, after 17, you're not a child anymore.
After 18, you're not.
Oh. Well, I mean,
Yeah, but anyway,
it's like,
the
13 in Mississippi.
if you want to find out more about this, if you want to find this more about this the rating system in America, check out a movie called "This Film Has Not Yet Been Rated," which is a documentary that goes in full depth about how movies are rated in America. And
sick.
basically, there's an agreement amongst the MPAA and the movie distributors, AMC, Regal, and what have you, that they will not release NC-17 movies because they don't, quote unquote, make enough money.
I can imagine they
okay.
don't. You probably would want
can't-
the 17-year-old crowd in the movie.
Well, not only that, you
And
can't advertise.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can't
you-
put that shit on TV. So
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Wow. Okay, makes a lot of sense.
So basically, getting an NC-17 rating is basically the movie industry and the movie rating system saying we won't release your movie,
Yeah.
more or less, as far as a professional level.
Where do
movie goes.
you release NC-17 movies at though? Because it's
they
like
are-
HBO.
the
and shit.
internet?
The internet, HBO, art house places like the Chez Artistes and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
those
yeah,
are
Chez Artistes is
yeah,
cool.
you have to go to like cities to find theaters that'll play NC-17 movies.
That is trash, yo. I don't
Yeah.
even know why you make that.
That
At
becomes
this point.
really niche. That becomes like super art at that point.
Exactly. So what they do is they release the unrated version on.
DVD or
I
something.
feel like movies back in like I guess when I was growing up, like the Saw series was sick, in my opinion. Like I would like to see Cocaine Bear as sick as the Saw series.
yeah. That's what I thought I was expecting, but
I think there's a disconnect in the rating system. Basically, because Saw wasn't intended to be funny,
Yeah.
then it got a little bit more leeway with the violence. Where with comedies, they don't want to like encourage laughing at
Laughing at something. Yeah, gory.
Gotcha.
Excuse me.
But comedic horror, I don't think I've ever experienced that genre, and I enjoyed it.
I got another one for you. It's called Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah, that one's great.
I'm thinking about Cabin Fever. I'm tripping.
No, not Cabin
Different,
Fever.
yeah.
Cabin in the Woods.
I miss Cabin Fever.
You like Eli Roth?
No,
Sean
I don't know
from
who
Boy
the
Meets
fuck that is.
World.
So Cabin Fever was the first movie I saw with girls' titties and sex.
Wow.
That was Anaconda for me.
I didn't see that part of Anaconda. You know when you're young,
beginning.
they do this part. They do this shit to you when you're a kid.
yep.
No, when I saw Cabin Fever, it was just because my mom had it laying around the house and she don't really watch that shit. So I popped it in the DVD player one day and I watched it. And next thing you know, it was titties and sex on the screen for like a cool 32 seconds. And I was like, that's all I need, baby.
That's enough to get me somewhere.
I think that was Predator 2 for me.
Predator 2.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Mine's disgusting. Cabin Fever involves a flesh virus where people's skin falls off. At least in Predator 2, they were having sex until the Mexican mob showed up.
It's always the Mexican mob.
Or no, it was the Jamaicans in that fight. Yeah, it was the Jamaicans.
Oh, shit. There was another movie my mom had. I can't remember what it was. Damn it.
She only had 2 movies.
It was one of those romantic movies.
Cabin Fever and Ghost. That's the only movies you were brought up on.
Oh, fuck. That's great.
Oh, shit. No, but yeah, sorry. We're off topic.
Right. Cocaine Bear.
Right. Spoiler alert a little bit. I
Okay.
thought the...
Let's get into spoilers now. So if
Yeah.
you don't want to hear spoilers for Cocaine Bear, stop now.
Yeah. And now.
Believe me,
And
the
stop
story
now.
writing is so complex. This really needs to be experienced.
Yeah. I've never seen cuter cocaine baby bears before in my life.
Yo, bears was the cutest thing in the world, yo.
Part of the fucking movie, dude.
Yeah.
Yo, watching a bear sniff a line.
Dude, off of someone's leg.
Yo, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Nigga made it rain cocaine.
He did.
All right. Probably the best scene in the movie, honestly, in my opinion, is a cop. The cops and the drug dealers, and the bear eventually all end up in the same spot with this duffel bag full of cocaine. And the cop, I can't remember the actor's name. He was in The Wire. Yeah. No, he was in The Wire. He was in a bunch of Spike Lee movies.
No, he was like this.
Oh yeah.
So there's this climactic showdown between O'Shea Jackson's character and this cop who's standing on top of a gazebo, and
Oh shit.
so they get O'Shea Jackson drops his gun, and then he dives for it, and the cop shoots him, and he shoots these 2 fingers off, like they're not even next to each other, or actually I think it was the middle and the pinky. But like,
It was some bullshit.
yeah. So he gets his hand basically shot off. And they're going through this whole standoff situation, and then the bear shows up, walks up. They all freeze. Crashes off the fucking kilos of cocaine that's been running off on top of it, dude. And they have to call a truce in order to get this bear off this dude. In order to entice him, cocaine is involved, of course. And then, in order to make sure the bear didn't eat the guy he was sitting on, the cop starts just pouring cocaine over the side. And it worked. It was the most beautiful shot because the bear is just happy in this rain of cocaine.
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious, bro.
Look like a Russian dancing bear right there.
Bro, watching a bear do cocaine is great. When he fell on top of that white man and then woke up to smell that cocaine.
I know. He's like, oh,
Bro,
there's
that
more.
nigga- Whoever wrote this movie put me in a place, yo. What's her
that's
name?
pretty
Elizabeth?
Elizabeth Banks, yeah.
Yeah, Miss Banks. Miss Banks, you did your thing. Yeah. I don't know where you got the idea from.
Is she Miri from Zack and Miri Make a Porno? Elizabeth Banks?
I think so. I don't know.
Okay, I know exactly. She's like the real good shit talker judge from
Wait a minute.
from the acapella movie. And she's Effie from fucking Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Elizabeth Banks. For show.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious. That's she. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, you're funny, Elizabeth.
Yeah. And you can direct a good movie. The movie had like an atmosphere to it. It had like its own like existence and attitude, and like it didn't really feel like I was watching an '80s movie, frankly speaking. But it definitely had its own like sense of being. Like she has an artistic vision.
Like nostalgia-esque, but without like being like, look, this is in the 80s, and this was in the 80s, and this was in the 80s.
Do you remember Slap Bracelets?
Right, yeah, exactly. It wasn't quite as far as Stranger Things.
Yeah, Stranger Things
to like
kind of
put you in the fucking.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, enough.
No, but she did her thing. I like that movie.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna go see
true.
that movie again. Actually,
All right, we'll throw Cabin in the Woods on the list too.
Yeah,
is it
Cabin
out
in
right
the
now?
Woods.
Is it-
Yeah.
That came out like 2014.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a classic,
Oh yeah, we can
bro.
pop
It's
that shit
fucking
on.
great.
Yeah, exactly.
Pop that shit
I
on
like
this
that one.
weekend. Or
But yeah.
something Thursday. I don't know, whatever day you guys want to watch the fucking movie. I
Yeah,
guess.
How about
Thursday
we?
tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll come by Thursday. I'm gonna be all ketamined out anyway. So.
Oh
you
yeah,
don't
we'll
wanna
pull
call
up
it
to your
short.
place.
Yeah. Come up to my place. We'll watch because I have most of those
We'll
movies
watch
already.
a movie
Yeah.
and then we'll fucking kick it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you got a big ass TV.
Got a big ass TV and a big ass Blu-ray and DVD collection.
And kitty cats.
I'm
And
with it.
kitties.
I'm with
And I
it.
got 2 cats
I'm
and
with
a
it.
cool roommate.
Right,
Anyway.
hell yeah.
Never
So
met
go
your
watch
roommate
Cocaine
either.
Bear.
I feel like we're about to really get personal now.
Oh no,
That's
after like
good.
3 years, I should probably go to your house at least once, huh?
maybe once.
Get to know
Right.
a guy.
Right. How else would you know he doesn't live under an underpass?
Well, I dropped him off.
Could you? Oh yeah. He walked into a place. That's fair.
Well, I
I gotta ask sometimes. I got some homeless friends, man. I'm like, where do you sleep?
I question
It
that.
keeps
for a
looking
few
like
people.
my house.
I question that for a few people. I do question that for a few people.
Yeah, you know, some people have a harder time maintaining living situations than others.
That's
In
true.
fairness,
That's true.
in fairness, your house is comfortable.
Yeah. This is true. I like this house.
Yeah,
But go watch Cocaine Bear. It's decent.
It's worth it.
yeah.
Don't take your kids.
5.8 out of 10.
Yeah, it's actually what IMDb gives it, about a 5.8, and that's about right.
Yeah.
I gave that a 5.8.
Yeah.
I'm giving it at least an 8.
Whoa, that's next
well,
level of good.
That
okay.
shit was great.
Okay.
It was great.
Let me qualify this. As far as a film going, it's a 5.8 to 6 out of 10. As far as the entertainment and how much fun I had, I agree about an 8.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I'll
based
give
the
you that.
movie on my enjoyment. I don't know what cinematography you guys are using, but I had a ball. I would like to see Cocaine Bear 2
And Grizzly Cocaine Bear.
and Grizzly Cocaine Bear.
And Cocaine Orca.
I want to see all the animals on cocaine.
Same, it made me wanna
cocaine
just
lion,
feed animals
cocaine
cocaine.
cheetah, cocaine monkey in the woods, cocaine spiders in the ocean. I don't give a damn. Let me see it all.
And then Cocaine Florida Man.
Put all the, for the next 30 years, put all the animals on cocaine and weed.
Yeah.
That's the new
And
Marvel
I'm
universe.
here.
It's the new Marvel universe, the cocaine universe.
I'm here.
Cocaine Universe.
When cocaine shark meets cocaine crocodile meets cocaine bear meets cocaine lion meets cocaine
Tiger.
bird.
Ostrich.
Call
Yeah. Fuck. That'd be a great
Call
B movie.
me.
Cocaine Ostrich.
all of them fighting over the
Yeah.
cocaine in
Right.
an element of the world that they not supposed to be in. The shark then jumped on land.
True.
Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine
You
Bear.
could have at least came on the camera. You rude motherfucker.
I know. Say what's up, Crash.
Crash here. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Y'all see me?
No, there it is.
Yo, what up, y'all?
Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear. Cocaína.
Cocaine biter.
Osito cocaína.
That's one thing I did like about the
Cocaine Bear.
movie is they didn't go really into like Latin American stereotypes like they tend to with
Yeah.
cocaine stories.
Yeah, it was pretty. Yeah, I dig it. Old Mafia dude did a good job. It was cool to see him act one more time.
Yeah, Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta.
I like the white dude, the one that the bear fell on.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
he
he
was
was
my
funny
favorite
too.
person in the movie.
Yeah.
I think he probably did the best acting in the movie too, but
He was just depressed the entire time.
it was great.
Getting over his dead wife.
That shit was great.
Oh, you didn't see the opening scene. So he has a tattoo he got of his wife's name on his over his heart with a heart tattoo and his wife's name.
Right.
But they fucked up and spelled John instead of Joan. And he can't. And they had to wait at least a week before they could do it again because it needs to heal. So he was stuck during that week with a tattoo on his heart that said John. And that's what that reference was. Why O'Shea Jackson said, "You only got 6 more days at John, man."
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I should have
didn't
seen it
know
a little
that.
more
That's
baked
great.
too.
Yeah, I'm going back.
Next,
to see
I'll see it one more time, and I want to take 100 milligrams.
Yeah.
And fucking yeah.
I'm okay.
The pre-shit that they did at the
Alright, I'll
Alamo
drive.
Works was cool. There's a couple like little bear videos before the video that they did at the Alamo because they do like pre-little movie things. I found out.
That's
They had
cool.
this one where this like little baby bear ate some mushrooms and started tripping the fuck out, and I could not hang. I was like, "Ah!" It was great.
That's funny. And I'm going back to the Alamo. I'm going back to the same movie theater because I got to sit in them reclining chairs.
Shouts out the
I
Alamo.
can't watch a movie without them reclining chairs no more.
Yeah, no, it
Right.
spoils you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
Yeah.
sorry not to cut you off. I asked for
was
a
done.
fucking cheese quesadilla and a chicken quesadilla, basically, and he's like,
You're fat.
we don't have anything like that, man. I was like, okay, can I get a grilled cheese? And he's like, we don't do that either, dude. I was like,
They
what are
have
you
a
fucking?
menu,
I
dog.
know, dude. I'm like just guessing and shit, and he's like looking down at the menu basically, and then back at me like, fucking, do half the work at least. Come on.
Yo, I remember the
was
first
pretty
time I
funny.
went to the Alamo, I got like a what's it called? Fish and chips.
Yep.
Yeah, and that shit was fire.
Pretty good.
That shit was fire.
I might have to try it.
I think that's the right way to watch a movie. Fish and chips and Jameson with a nice cold water. I would prefer my water had a lemon in it. I don't know if they had it. I didn't ask last time.
I'm sure they do. They have a full
They
bottle.
got garnishes. I'm
But
sure.
yeah, that's how I'm doing it from now on.
Yeah, it's a little
Don't-
bit more expensive.
Don't take me
Yeah.
to a movie if it ain't the Alamo.
And if you ain't ready to spend $61 on yourself.
Yeah. That's what I did last time we went to. Last time
Did
we went
you?
to the
Yeah.
movie. I spent so much fucking money. I was like, damn, I should have just brought a date. Like,
yeah, dude,
Yeah,
same.
dude. 2 Cokes and a basket of fries, $26.
Fuck.
that's what you spent.
Nachos and a cheeseburger.
No, I got water, so it was like $8.
Yeah. That's not bad at all.
That's not
you
bad.
got out cheap. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
That was a pro move.
I made it out cheap. I only.
I should have got
Jameson.
popcorn. He asked me to. You want popcorn?
No,
It's like,
suck it. Bitch.
yeah, I'm in a movie theater, I guess.
No.
Would have been fucking $6-7.
Yeah, but like
And
that,
then
they get those
fucking-
big bowls though.
Yo,
Yeah.
I remember I went to a movie by myself. I got a large popcorn because they said that was the only way you can get the refills on.
Oh,
And I know I eat a lot of popcorn. Then they upped this big ass thing of popcorn. I was like, who finishes this?
Families of 4.
yeah.
Oh. I'm fat as hell.
That's awesome.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Anyway,
Okay.
you go see the Cocaine Bear, preferably at the Alamo.
Yeah, dude.
I'll be there probably if you go.
You know what they also do
You're
at the
all
Alamo?
in.
What?
They show classic movies, like once a
they do
week.
that?
Whenever, like once a week, they'll show like a
Like tomorrow's The Matrix.
yeah. I think since they're celebrating John Wick 4.
Which Matrix?
The
First
first
one.
one. The best one.
So
I saw that one. I'll go again though. When we going?
I don't need to see Matrix in theaters again.
That's crazy.
But no, my point is that they do it in celebrating a John Wick 4 coming out. So they're showing The Matrix, they're showing Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, they're showing Bram
They
Stoker's
still
Dracula.
making John Wick?
Yeah, as long as they keep making money, they're still gonna make them.
This nigga need to stop.
I said that about Fast and Furious right around Fast 4.
I know, and they're on number
Yeah,
10s
They
dropping this
needed
year.
to
Yeah,
stop.
they need to stop.
He made a billy off that shit. He bought all the rights, Vin Diesel.
Transformers need to stop.
That's how George Lucas made his money.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's a
That's
lot of them
fucking
that
tight.
need to stop. But hey, go see Cocaine Bear. Cocaine Bear 2, need that. And maybe even 3.
Maybe.
Rush Hour 5 too, if y'all got it in you. My bad. Let's go.